And I didn't mention some of the likes of the people that have stayed here. Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani, Breece Hall, New York Jets running back, and countless corporate retreats, weddings, family reunions, family vacations. This place is arguably one of the most unique properties at the Lake of the Ozarks, and you can stay here. I've toured hundreds of properties at the Lake of the Ozarks, but this one might be the most unique. You've heard of the castle ruins at Ha Ha Tonka State Park, but did you know that there's a castle inside of Old Kinderhook? It's called the Kinderhook Castle. It has its own website, and today I'm going to give you a private tour to show you all of the amazing features of this house. And even better yet, you can stay here. So before we get inside, as we walk up this long winding driveway, this castle sits at the highest elevation in Old Kinderhook. We're talking about Old Kinderhook Resort. Old Kinderhook includes an award-winning golf course. It has a spa, it has multiple restaurants. It has a boat ramp and boat slips. 2 pools, tennis court, pickleball, fitness center. I mean, when you come to the Lake of the Ozarks and you stay here in Old Kinderhook at the Kinderhook Castle, you don't have to go anywhere else at the Lake of the Ozarks because it all happens right here. And what you might not be able to see behind the house is almost 90 acres of wooded land with trails and just extreme privacy. This home is perfect for big families, family reunions, corporate retreats, weddings, or maybe you and your spouse just like to have a really big house to play hide and seek in. And of all of the features of this house, which are many, the views might be the best at the Lake of the Ozarks. So although it's not lakefront, the lake views cannot be beat. The minute you walk up to this house, as you can see, you've got the statues, you've got the knights in armor, the lions. Everything just makes you feel like you're walking into a castle in Europe. Let's go on in. So the moment you walk in this front door, of course, you get these incredible views, but I have to show you this because you don't find this in many houses. First of all, check out this sink. You don't see this in any houses. And you might be asking yourself, well, how do I turn on the water? There's a little light switch there, and we're good to go. We're just getting started. The details in the floor, the marble walls, these light sconces, again, the statues, that then opens up to this 2-story great room, which is exactly what you would expect in a castle. And immediately opens you up to this incredible view out at the 12-mile marker of the Big Niagara. Let me take you out on one of multiple decks on this property. The hills, the lake, the golf course. It doesn't get any better than this. Right off of this massive great room is one of 2 kitchens in this house, which as you can see is very well equipped to host the biggest of gatherings. Now, off the kitchen, as you would probably expect in a house like this, is a pantry the size of, well, a small office with, of course, windows and a view, because why wouldn't you have that in a pantry in a castle? And of course, in a house of this size, which by the way, I haven't mentioned yet, is 9,400 square foot. So in a house of that size, of course, you have to have an elevator. Now the elevator is only accessible for handicap use only, but it does have it. So if you bring your family here and somebody needs to use an elevator, you got it. Beyond that, let me take you out to this 4-car garage, which is plenty big for pretty much any toy you have in your arsenal. Now the only bedroom on this main level, which I guess I would consider the 3rd level of the house, 4 levels to this house, is the primary suite, the master bedroom, whatever you want to call it. And of course, it is very unique in and of itself. Once again, we've got another deck that takes us out to these incredible views, right out to the lake. And once you come back inside, of course, you've got this massive jetted tub right next to a fireplace that also has a switch to turn it right on. You've got multiple vanities, as you would expect. We've got a toilet room with a bidet, of course. Remember I mentioned the European vibe here. And then of course we have a shower that, well, if you wanted to bring multiple people in the shower, you could. I'm gonna take you up to the 4th floor, the top level of this house. And as you will see here, just from this stairway, you can see all of the detail from this trim work all the way up the stairwell. Now, up on this upper level is where most of the bedrooms are. Of the 8 bedrooms in this house, 5 of them are up here. So let me show you each one. Bedroom number 1 has its own full bathroom attached to it. Bedroom number 2, which you'll notice in a lot of these bedrooms, have their own vanity sinks in the bedroom. This one, however, has a Jack and Jill that connects to the 3rd bedroom, but I have to mention before we walk out of here, check out those views. Bedroom number 3, once again, views, vanity. Bedroom number 4 has a different set of views out the garage side of the house and the acreage, so very quiet, peaceful, serene, and again, its own vanity. Here's your elevator shaft on the top level here. You've got a full bathroom right here off the hallway before we get to bedroom number 5. Once again with a view out to the woods, and again, its own vanity. Now when you come down to this second level, which is the third level now we've taken you on, the first room that we're going to show you is, of course, you have to have a theater in a castle, right? So another unique feature of this house that you don't find in many homes, or should I say castles, and I mentioned that you could have a business retreat here. Well, you actually have a conference room in this house. So if you want to bring your company here and bring some of your executives or some of your key employees, you've got a perfect meeting room for them. And on this level, there is another bedroom, which I might argue has some of the best views of all of the bedrooms because it's 180 degrees. So now we get into a really unique feature of this house once we go past yet another knight in shining armor. And I guess you would call this the viewing area for some indoor basketball games. Yes, there is an indoor basketball court in this castle. And as we head down to the bottom level, one thing I will mention in this house is there's 8 congregation areas. So again, if you come here with your family, with your work colleagues, there's a lot of space for you not only to be together, but also to separate. And one of those areas is down here, where, as I've already mentioned, is this incredible basketball court where you could also put a net across here, have some pickleball games. This also doubles as a dance floor, as you can see here with the disco ball. So as you can imagine, if you're having a wedding here, this is the perfect spot to, have that first dance with your new spouse. Now off to this basketball court, dance floor, whatever you want to use it as, you've got another hangout area here with a pool table. As you can see, a Miss Pac-Man. We've got a full bar with the second kitchen in this house. I will say, another really cool feature is this very unique sink here in this bar. Again, what would you expect from a castle? Now, down this hallway is the access to the elevator. And then I have to point out, because again, this is a hosting house, you've got a drinking fountain in the house. And in this bathroom, one of 6 full bathrooms in this house, there's not only a shower, but also a urinal that accompanies the toilet. That's pretty cool. Now, as I take you through what I guess we would call the gaming area here, I'm gonna take you out to one of 2 patios in this house. And this one is unlike most patios. Why, you ask? because how many patios at houses are 2,100 square feet? And again, we've got our views, but also it's important to point out here, not only can you see you have the waterfall rushing behind you, but you've got these two big lawn areas here. And these lawn areas are typically where they host and set up for outdoor weddings. So just imagine you right here saying your vows with that view behind you. It literally does not get any better than that. And then as soon as the wedding is over, you've got all of this entertaining area, all of the entertaining area inside. Literally, you don't have to leave the castle. This is the perfect spot. This home was purchased in 2010 by the Shaler family and renovated to what you see it is today, built for hosting massive events. And I didn't mention some of the likes of the people that have stayed here: Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani, Breece Hall, New York Jets running back, and countless corporate retreats, weddings, family reunions, family vacations. This place is arguably one of the most unique properties at the Lake of the Ozarks, and you can stay here. And for those of you with higher aspirations, you could even own this place. This is an incredible business opportunity for you to take over something that has now been built over the last 15 plus years, or heck, you could buy it and make it your own. I live here in this community. I can vouch for how awesome it is to actually live here in this community. And frankly, I'm a little jealous, or maybe a lot jealous, because again, these views might be the most spectacular views at the Lake of the Ozarks. If you want to learn more about this house, go to kinderhookcastle.com. If you want to rent this place for your next business retreat, if you want to rent it for your next family reunion, if you want to book your wedding here, kinderhookcastle.com. You can get all of the details. You can connect with the owners and find out exactly what you need to know to make that happen. And if you have a property at the Lake of the Ozarks that you want featured, maybe it's not quite this big, but you still want to have it featured, shoot me a DM. We would love to connect. We'd love to shoot a video just like this for your house at the Lake of the Ozarks.